Okay, now we know the secret. Uncle Jim was obsessed with his buddy's 16-year-old daughter. She had told friends she was creeped out by his infatuation with her. We're seeing hallmarks of a predator here, an adult who shows great interest in another family's children, the guy who's always around to help. I mean, I've got to ask our panelists, and, you know, criminal defense attorneys deal with so many people who have mental issues and who are emotionally stunted. Mike Gottlieb, you know, this notion of, well, we're not really blood, but we're family, it's a tricky notion. Sometimes it can work. Sometimes it can allow a Trojan horse into the family. When you look at the photos of this guy, he looks so juvenile to me, so emotionally immature. Do you get a sense that, you know, one day's goofball is the next person's desperate monster?
You know, I'm not really sure what sense you get from him, from his attitude, or from him being jovial around the family. I think, honestly, what concerns me when I look at those pictures is he seems to be able, he's like a chameleon. He doesn't look the same from one picture to another, and I find that troubling from a standpoint of trying to find this guy, trying to hunt him down and see where he's at. In some pictures he's heavy, in some he's thin, in some he's got a beard, some he's clean shaven. I find that troubling. His attitude in the pictures, he seems to be on vacation. He's joking around, but it's, you know, obviously when you put it all together, it's certainly a recipe for disaster.
How did this go from a crush to a murderous kidnapping, arson?
You know, that's extremely hard to explain. Obviously, there were telltale signs of a 40-year-old guy having a crush on a 16-year-old. That's creepy. You know, how it goes to something like this, I don't know. There were obviously not significant enough warning signs for people to have called the police. You can't call the police for a crush. It's not actionable. So, you know, I don't know that there's an explanation for it. I wish the young girl good luck. I think that obviously she's in a traumatic state right now, and hopefully she can abide by her father and run.